We're doing a different direction on this channel now, doing sports watch-alongs, and that includes motorsports. And we figure to advertise the fact that we're doing that, we would throw up on the channel NASCAR's insane finishes.
Yes, bro. Yes,
Now,
we've done a couple on the channel,
Yeah.
some watch-alongs.
yeah, and this
You
one
know-
is we were talking earlier, like I feel like I'm the one that's going to be giving context here, and Dan, you're along for the ride.
Yeah, yeah, good pun. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
3, 2, 1.
Credit one bank. Hill on the inside. Creed on the outside. Back to the
Xfinity
gas
Series.
they go. Way up the racetrack goes Hill. Creed into the back of the 21. He doesn't push him up high enough, but here he comes. He gets to the inside. The white flag's in the air. One more time around. The 7 got into the wall. Now Creed pushing the 21 up the racetrack. They're side
Wow.
by side. Creed has to win to make it into the championship 4. He's never won in the Xfinity Series.
Oh,
They smoked the
shit.
tires. Here comes the 7. Contact made. The 7 of Allgaier on the inside. Creed, Allgaier's going to win at Martinsville.
Oh man.
And they wreck on the front stretch. Big contact.
Okay. All right. So that was the lower of the one below the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series. Those two, the 21 and the 2, they were teammates. And this is the cutoff race for the Championship 4. The Championship 4 was the next week. Those two basically wrecked each other. And number 2, Creed, he didn't make the Final 4 and didn't win the race. And it was a very awkward team meeting. Let's just say that.
I bet, man. I never understood the team thing in NASCAR because because it's hard for me to comprehend. Like, we're both in a race, an individual race, but also I have a teammate, that is racing not against me, but we're part of the same team. It's interesting dynamic, to say the least.
The more bodies, the more people on a track, the more data, and more sponsorship money. So that's what it is: data and money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
You got it right. Let's go!
And out front again at Pocono.
What a great battle.
Kyle Larson I'm talking the precision of a surgeon.
Kyle Larson trying to join the legends of NASCAR. Only 8 before him have ever won 4.
Oh, he's got a flat tire. The left front tire's flat.
It's down. He's going to go into the wall. Kyle Larson in the wall. The 48 of Bowman's going to get by him. A flat tire for Kyle Larson. And now Alex Bowman is going to win at Pocono.
Unbelievable.
He's looking.
Yeah, that one right there was just bad luck. Kyle Larson is like one of the best in NASCAR. He's like the GOAT right now. Like, he's like a modern day Jeff Gordon, essentially.
Wow.
And that was just pure bad luck.
That's just a case of the Mondays right there.
Essentially.
Like,
yeah.
There's nothing he could have done to prevent that. It just fucking meant to happen.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's going to win at Pocono.
Unbelievable.
He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29, with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
Yeah, that's just how these drafting tracks go. Daytona, Talladega, and now Atlanta. And Kevin Harvick, that 29 car, his nickname is the closer because he has a tendency of only coming to the front during like the few final laps of a race and just
Oh,
loses it right out. Like he's Mr. Where did he come from?
got it. So he's just biding his time. It's like, hey, listen, I know how long I have to be in this race. I'll just bide my time.
Yeah, he was good at keeping his car together and being around at the end.
Just like
And
everyone's like bumping and grinding to get to solidify that front spot, and he's just like, just wait, wait.
Like a shark, just biding his time.
I'll just get there when I get there with a fully healthy car.
Yeah. And the guy he beat, Mark Martin, he's like one of the greatest drivers to never win a championship or a Daytona 500.
Oh.
And he lost by like that much.
Oh my God.
And the ironic part is that a few seasons earlier, when he was with a different team, his sponsor was Viagra. So if he had stayed in that car, he would have won by that much.
That's awesome. Oh my God.
Thank you, Larry the Cable Guy, for that one.
Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey Mears all crashed on the final lap. Have you ever?
Well, a couple of times.
Kevin Harvick, who took over the seat in what became the 29 after the death of Dale Earnhardt, stormed up the outside. Kyle Busch couldn't hold him off. He had a full head of steam into turn 3.
There was no question you were going to have to go the outside. Mark was not going to give up the inside. What happens back here is Kyle Busch gets on the apron ever so slightly, gets into the 17, and it's on from there.
Jesus.
There's a car turning over.
And look at this finish.
And it's a drag race to the line, and we've seen Harvick.
A ton of time through 1 and 2 last time.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Ryan Sieg is leading Sam Mayer. Mayer looking high off of turn 2.
Sam's going to get a big run off of turn 2 here. He's going to pull underneath him.
Huge rally for Sam Mayer. Near contact down the back straightaway. Final lap. Mayer going to make the pass. Can Sieg get back by him? Here they are off of turn 4. Sieg and Mayer going at it at Texas. Back to the start-finish line. This one is going to be tight. Who got it done? Photo finish. What a thriller. Mayer and Sieg.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're all good. The scoring sheet shows us we have it by .002. Just stand by. Hold it up there.
What an incredible finish. Back and forth. Sam Mayer and Ryan Sieg. And here they are at the line.
Oh my gosh, this is one of the closest finishes I've ever seen.
Oh my
Go for Ricky
God.
Stenhouse Jr.
Yeah, let me run that back.
Gosh, this is one of the closest finishes I've ever seen.
Go.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God, no, there's no way. That was so close, dude.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get it.
I just see the purple bumper.
Yeah, the purple bumper.
This is one of the closest finishes I've ever seen.
Barely the purple bumper by like half an inch, bro.
Yeah.
Seen.
Yeah,
Oh my God. That's nuts.
Yeah. It's like in Talladega Nights when they run to the finish line and Ricky Bobby's hand is like that by like that much over Jean Girard. Like it's like that.
Yep.
It's basically like that.
To go for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He picked up his first career win here back in May. And all he has to do now is negotiate 2 more corners. And he's going to do it again at Iowa Speedway.
He dominated last week, Marty. Didn't get the win, but it looks as though he's got a little redemption in mind here tonight.
Oh, look out as he has a tire situation. Here comes Edwards right into it. They cross the line, and guess who wins the race? Stenhouse.
Well, thanks to Carl Edwards. Gave him
Unreal finish. Sadler comes across the line 3rd, Wise 4th, Almirola 5th, and Reed Sorensen wins the $100,000 in the dash for cash. And
talk about an assist, right?
Bro, I would be so mad. I would be so mad if I bumped you into winning.
Right. Like the 60 of Carl Edwards, he had no time to react. He's like, but by the time he was able to process that, like, the 6 of Stenhouse was blowing up, it was too late. He was already in the back of them.
He was like, all right, well, shit. Second place, I guess.
Yeah.
God.
And 2 tore up race cars.
Jeez, right at the end.
Yeah. And look, the 6 didn't have any sponsorship, so that's all coming out of the owner's pocket.
Yep. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky wins for the second time, courtesy of a shove from Carl Edwards.
If Carl could have avoided him, he would have won the race, but he had nowhere to go. He couldn't react quick enough. That was, I've never seen anything.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
It's going to get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with, and will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
Watch out, down low.
Way down comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
2 1,000ths of a second he beat Boyer.
What a finish.
So close, we can hardly capture it with our stop motion camera.
There, right there.
Wow.
It's about as close as that other photo finish that we just saw. That was Jimmy Johnson, like the one of 3 7-time champions besides Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Richard Petty, beating Clint Boyer right here by 2 1,000ths of a second.
Crazy.
And this was an era where instead of like draft packs at Talladega and Daytona, it was like the 2-car tandem, because the generation of the car had a flat bumper, which made it easy for them to bump draft. And
got it.
And like Johnson had the best pusher of all time, Dale Earnhardt Jr., one of the greatest of all time at plate tracks. So how can you go wrong?
Yeah. Man.
It's great to have a planned workout. I mean, we agreed to work together. Can't thank Junior enough. In some respects, he was more worried about the team having a good performance than anything.
He almost spun the 12. Herbst get to the back of Blaney.
That cleared Harvick. Harvick is clear of the 12. Now he's got to have to block both lanes.
The 12's going to have a little momentum here. I think Harvick can hop back in front of the 12. Big run coming. The 12 to the inside.
Shuffles the 4 out. Now Blaney and Harvick down the backstretch for the final time and into turn 3. Blaney with a push from the 24 of Byron. Here comes Harvick on the outside. Can the 36 get to the back bumper of the 4 and give him a big push? Momentum coming. They're side by side through the tri-oval. Blaney, Harvick, Blaney, Harvick. They spin behind him. It's going to be Blaney. Yes! Blaney gets the win at Talladega.
Yeah, this one was last year. This was Kevin Harvick's final season. He almost got his final victory right then and there, but lost it to Blaney by like that much.
Blaney gets the win at Talladega. Allmendinger up the racetrack. They make contact. 3 wide for the lead. 1 lap to go. Here comes Allgaier on the inside. They go up the racetrack. Allmendinger back in on the inside. He takes the lead. More contact behind him. The race for the win through 3 and 4. Allmendinger, Cindric, side by side. Allmendinger wins it at the line.
Hard crashing off into turn 1.
Man, and that's Bristol. That is one of the more entertaining tracks. Short track, beating and banging. And AJ Allmendinger, he is a hell of a character. Like the protocol is you gotta go to the infield medical center after a wreck, and then he did that instead of going to victory lane, and he came out and said something like, "Are you not entertained?"
That's awesome.
I hope I can see that clip somewhere.
I love how he won the race like sideways.
Yeah,
He didn't win it just straightforward. He was like in the process of crashing.
Yeah. There's like a clip from '96 when Labonte and it got spun by Earnhardt and won the race sideways. Hopefully it's in this compilation. Yeah. If it is, I'll point it out to you.
Hard crashing off into turn 1.
I'll tell you, the 2 cars closed that gap. bumpy as that, or if he thinks he might have a flat tire or something like that. He's really moving the car around. It doesn't look very stable right now.
1 lap to go. Kyle Busch, defensive line into turn 1.
There's something wrong with the 18.
Now Ambrose trying to get second from Keselowski while he tries to get the lead from Kyle. Contact in the S's.
It's right, Scott.
Dangerous spot on the track for Kyle to be sideways. Looks like he gets off to the guardrail. No caution yet. Here's the race for the lead.
Keselowski's got damage on the left front.
Is the tire going to make it all the way around? And will the 9 help him? Everybody's in the grass.
No, you're clear. Dig.
That might have been the race right there. We'll see. No, Keselowski's slower. Keselowski's got a problem. Trying to stay with Ambrose. 2 final corners. Do they use the bumpers? A nudge, a push. Can Ambrose save it? To the checkered flag. Who gets here first?
Clear.
Ambrose 9, Keselowski 2. Final corner. Marcus Ambrose is going to win at Watkins Glen in a remarkable last lap turn of events.
Look, to all you NASCAR haters out there, not in America, all you F1 elitists who say NASCAR only turns left, like, what can you say now?
Yeah.
And,
I like that.
And that right there, the one of the yellow 9, that's Marcus Ambrose, who's a V8 car supercar champion, came to race NASCAR, kind of like SVG these days. So, like, basically, they're very similar to NASCAR, except the driver is in the other side of it.
Other side.
Yeah.
How many of these kind of courses does NASCAR have?
It used to be before 2020, like 2 or 3, but now it's like 5 or 6.
Awesome.
It's
like
become
that.
Yeah, it's become. There's even a road course in the playoffs now. So
okay.
Actually, there are 2 this year.
I like that because that breaks that stereotype.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with the ovals because there is strategy and planning and all that stuff. Because I've learned that just absorbing this through the channel, right? I was able to absorb it and understand there is that technicality of the race. You know, it's not just going in a circle. But But this, for the broader audience, definitely draws. 100%. This is a huge draw. So yeah, no, I like this. I like this course.
Hell yeah.
Winner of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, baby. Woo!
Jeff Gordon in the wall.
Oh man, my guy.
That's off the final corner.
And trying to get up to the wall.
Kyle Busch to the bottom here. What kind of run does Kyle Larson get off of this corner?
Oh, this is a good one.
Kurt Busch right up in front of the 42. Now he moves out of the way. Nobody in between the 18 and 42.
Kyle Busch again to the bottom. Another opportunity for Larson to get a huge run.
Coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And there's the gap between 1 and 2. Kyle Busch. And here comes Larson. Larson to the bottom of the track.
Slide job.
Trying to take the lead away.
Slide job. Almost.
The momentum. The 18. They make contact. The 18 into the wall. They're side by side again. Going into 3 for the lead. Larson has the advantage. Here comes the 18. He puts the bumper to the back of him. The 18 into the wall. The 42 sideways.
Where's Harvick?
Here comes the 18. Kyle Busch will win.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my man. What a race. What a great race.
That's what it means to win in the Monster Energy Cup Series.
Never give up, guys. Never give up.
Look at the thumbs up, though. Look at the thumbs up.
Respect.
Yes.
That's good racing.
Man, that was that race. That was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s first race in the broadcast booths. And Coyne, you know, when he said slide job, that became a meme really quickly. And what I also love what they're not showing is when they interviewed Kyle Busch when he got out of his car on the front straightaway, like they do. And he was like, he said something along the lines of, guys, I don't know what y'all are complaining about. If you don't like that kind of racing, don't even watch.
I love that.
Kyle Busch is like one of the big characters of the 2000s and 2010s NASCAR. Even to these days, he's a funny guy. I wish they would have shown that interview. You would have laughed your ass off.
Love that, dude.
That's good racing.
I think he's going to clear him the way he got this quarter panel. He'll probably have him cleared.
Close.
No, he doesn't. Look
Larson trying to pin him down.
He sucked him around.
He sucked him
Two to go.
Larson pinned him down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Chase almost went around.
And look who's coming. The 21 of Blaney's coming into the picture.
Just pulled him around, man.
This could get big.
Yes, sir. It's going to be huge.
Big run
can he
for
get
Elliott.
beside him, and can he clear it? Don't go to the inside. Go to the outside. There it is. He's going to get him right here.
I think it's going to be a drag race to the line.
Oh, he's got him.
I think he might have him. He's got the momentum.
Don't wreck.
They touch. They're sliding. They're banging. Larson got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding?
Hamlin gave him a shot.
This was before both Larson and Elliott were teammates at Hendrick. Right now, Larson's driving for Chip Ganassi, and Elliott, he's with Hendrick, but he's in the 24. He would switch to the 9, and yeah, this was like they're before they were teammates.
Gotcha. I didn't know they were teammates. So awesome.
Well, they are now. So all good.
Larson got him. Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding?
Hamlin gave him a shot.
Oh, man.
Outside, barely outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there.
No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They touch. They touch. Here comes Kyle. Hamlin, Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Hard impact on the 11 car. Head on. I don't like the looks of that.
Yeah. That impact, let me run that back.
Hard impact on the 11 car.
That broke Denny Hamlin's legs.
Wow.
And he had to sit out like 1/3 of the races for 2013.
That's nuts.
He just happened to hit the one place on the old Auto Club Speedway that didn't have safer barrier. Like, come on.
That's how it goes. Oh my God, that's how it goes.
That's a Monday right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Head on. I don't like the looks of that.
Hard hit to the inside wall for Hamlin. A bounce off the outside wall for Logano. Here goes Hamlin up high. Here comes the 20 of Matt Kenseth.
Can't do it.
No, he just doesn't have enough of a push. He's going to have to back up to that car behind him and get that push, but he's trying.
He wants that 4 car to help him. Here he goes.
Next flag ends the race.
I just don't think he can do it from the outside.
He might be able to get up to 3rd, maybe 2nd. I just don't know if he's going to get all the way up to the lead, but here he comes.
Got to run down the back. It's going to be a drag race off turn 4, but I just don't see him being able to pull it off.
He's getting a big push. He's getting a big push.
He's coming. He's up to 2nd.
Hamlin a 2nd. Up
Watch
high.
the inside. Watch the inside. Mark Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, don't wreck.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
What
Denny
a finish.
Hamlin. Oh, my goodness.
I've got chills at my spine. That was amazing.
Baby. Are you kidding me? I knew it. That's where it would have to happen off turn 4, but I didn't know how it was going to happen.
Holy cow, baby. You are the band. Lambert, love you, buddy. Love you.
The closest 500
ever at this near photo finish. The first Daytona 500 was decided in a photo finish.
Look at that.
That is so close. Closest ever Daytona 500. And now Denny Hamlin is a 3-time Daytona 500 champion. Martin Truex Jr. right here, still 0, and he's retiring this year.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And this race was also Jeff Gordon had just retired. That's my hero is Jeff Gordon, and he that was his first time in the broadcast booth for Fox.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I do like the characters and the superstars of the sport. At least they go into the booth once or twice.
Right,
sure.
right. Yeah. I mean, any other sport, like it's, either someone who's in broadcasting or retired player like Troy Aikman with the NFL, and like the two in that race calling it was Darrell Waltrip and Jeff Gordon, both legends of NASCAR.
Legends. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Inches.
Great move to go to the outside, take that push from Kevin Harvick. Now this is a gutsy move right here. You got your teammate trying to block you. We talked about teammates and alliances and all those things. I tell you what, there was no alliance right there. Denny Hamlin wanted to win the Daytona 500, and what a great finish between he and Martin Truex Jr. Incredible.
He wins his 11th Daytona 500 in car number 11.
And Truex.
Pretty good feeling about that.
And Truex had the lead by about 8 inches. Hamlin side drafts off him and takes it back.
Carl Edwards is going to give him a run for his money. There's two tires.
It's going to be hard for him to hold Carl Edwards off.
Austin Dillon dropping way back. Won't be a factor.
If Harvick can hold him off, I tell you, he's Superman. That's all I can say.
Well, he held him off right there through 1 and 2, but can he do it 3 and 4?
3 wide, turn 2. Everybody gets through. Next flag ends the race. There's never been a last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here comes
Carl.
He's under him.
He's going to move him up the racetrack.
He's got him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
It's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
Carl just dives it in there, and he just takes all 4 to the bottom.
Here we go.
Puts that fender to the left rear quarter panel.
Bang. Harvick's going to bang him back. Bang.
Man, they almost wrecked right there. Only one of the closest finishes in history. If I
right there.
Yep.
It's sometimes that's all it takes. Just you don't have to be faster than the fastest car ever. You just gotta be faster than everybody else.
Yep.
And it doesn't take much, just an inch. Whoever crosses it first.
I had to guess.
Contact with Suarez.
Oh.
The 8 almost goes around, able to save it.
That pass for Bowman over Elliott puts him in.
Okay, so you see that like they got the battle for the lead, and then because this is a playoff race, they've got the race for this the cutoffs right here. Every 3 races in the playoffs, you're gonna see this.
Almirola passing Suarez will eliminate the 42, I believe, as we have a race for the lead on the right side of the screen.
42 drops below the cutoff line. Now the race for the win on the right side.
I think Jimmy Johnson, big wreck. Almirola made it through. I think Jimmy Johnson has enough points. He can push the issue right here. We had a lot of people have problems.
The fight for the win, the fight for the playoff transfer.
He's going to have to come out of.
All right, so you can see that Jimmy Johnson right here, he's through to the next round right now. That's going to play a factor in the upcoming little bit.
This chicane, turn 12. He's going to have to come out of there on the back bumper, that 78, to make a move in the braking zone of 16 and 17.
Yeah, so 48's only 7 points to the good, so he may
He's there.
afford it. But
look, he's there. What a great corner.
Here they come through the final banked curve at Charlotte Roval. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Locks the brakes up.
Oh, he's
and he's going to slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged. Now it'll be a fight for the finish line. Ryan Blaney in the 12 will win.
he stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure that he was good with NASCAR. Where's he going to finish? It's showing 1 point to the good.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want to be in? Do you want to?
Yeah. And then that little corner right there, that means that Jimmy Johnson did not make the next round of the playoffs.
Holy crap.
Yeah. A 7-time champion did not make the next round. And I remember the next Monday, they announced that his longtime sponsor, Lowe's, would leave that car, and his longtime crew chief, Chad Knaus, would leave that team as well. So it was his Monday started here.
Yeah. Oh my God, though. But like, you would think you're as breezy as you can be with the 7 points, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then that little bit right there changed it all up.
Right. Because he just locked up the brakes, and and like Martin Truex there, he already had a win, and he was like on to the next round, so he was okay. He had nothing to lose. But
got it. Wow,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it was. I remember that, and that's one of the road courses in the playoffs, and like this was the first year of that, and it's become a staple since.
It's showing 1 point to the good.
Oh my goodness.
What position do you want to be in? Do you want to be leading or in second? I think you have to be leading. There's always a wreck with 1 to go, and then the race is over. So I think Blaney's got to be in this position.
Chase Elliott jumped out of line. That was likely his only opportunity, as he's going to get almost 3 wide there with the 13.
Tries to get help. He tries to get that help from Ty Dillon. Now, everyone fighting for every position. Down the backstretch for the final time.
Ryan Newman. Huge push from Hamlin.
Here comes Newman.
Oh, sideways. He saved it. He saved it.
That's going to give that 12 car a chance to get another run, but Newman way out front. They're going to have a big run coming up on this 6 car down the front straightaway.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around the 37. Almost upside down. So is the 96. Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line. Blaney and Newman were side by side when they crossed the line.
Unbelievable finish.
Yes, we didn't beat him regardless.
All right.
Blaney by just a foot.
Wow.
Look at that right there.
Yeah, it's pretty close, man. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, this is more the exception. It's definitely not the rule. I mean, with the new package of the Gen 7 car, it's definitely happened a lot more. But man, these are. This is why Talladega and Daytona are such high ticket races. Yeah.
Is gonna get the win over Newman.
What a finish.
Brian, yeah, dude. This is another appeal of these drafting tracks is big wrecks, and a lot of times, like, you can patch up the car and send it right back out.
I love that. I love that. That's awesome.
That's redneck ingenuity.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a finish.
Ryan Blaney came here in almost a must-win situation. May have pulled it off.
After heartbreak a week ago, running so well, the mechanical failure, nothing he could do. We talked to him in the garage, and look at this. How many times has that stood?
Oh, hell.
Michael Waltrip in the 55. Into the picture. Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Oh my shit.
Yeah.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. Is everybody okay? And one of the championship drivers got through. Which ones didn't? NASCAR will check the video to see who was out in front at the moment of caution. They have just called confirmation that Matt Kenseth is the winner of this race.
Yeah, here we go.
See Michael Waltrip just barely catching the left rear quarter panel of Kevin Harvick. Get him involved. Stewart's car upside down. On top of Casey Kane's number 5.
Carnage. Absolute
Incredible.
Yeah. And the funny thing, like this season, 2012, this race was the fall one in the playoffs. After the spring race, Tony Stewart, number 14, one of the greatest of all time, got into a wreck, and he was one of the co-owners of his team, and he had a very funny interview. He's like, sorry, we couldn't wreck more cars today, and we really need to extend the race. Like, I feel like I need to show you like funny interviews.
Oh yeah, man, I would love that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that next.
They're coming to the checkered flag.
Yeah, and you know as a driver, Tony Stewart's leading this race. He's got no help. He tries to make a move that's going to get him some push and help. And you know as a driver, if you make that move, there's a chance that somebody's not going to lift on the last lap, and this is a situation that could happen. It's a product of this type of racing, and every driver knew that's the situation that you could find yourself in.
Just got to go straight, that's all I did. And once I was clear of all the stuff, I kept going.
From Clint Boyer's seat.
Dig hard. Coming to the checker. Dig hard. Dig hard. Dig hard. 4 wide, you're on the bottom. Come. Get it right if you can get it. Get it right if you can get it. Into the checker. If you can get it started, get it started. I see it.
Casey Kane. About to have an unexpected passenger.
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Run the wipers on. Man.
Yeah. I guess I've just become very numb to these because I've grown up watching them, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's not until that I see other reactors looking at these clips that I realize how messed up some of these are.
It's what happens, and this is what I've slowly been lifted out of, right? It's like from the perspective of NASCAR, from the people that aren't in NASCAR, just see the monotony of the what's on TV, just fucking going like that, right?
Right.
You don't understand. You have to sit to the end and see this stuff. Like, this is like the intensity, you know?
Right.
And honestly, I feel like that YouTube reactions to this stuff has brought a lot more people over to the sport because you're there for it.
Right,
you know?
right. You're discovering something really new. And, I will attest, it is a lot better in person. Anybody who's not American, if you ever come to the States, put a NASCAR race on your itinerary. You will not regret it. I promise you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, and we went to what did we go to? Where did we go?
Bowman Gray Stadium. It's like a local short track, and it's more beating and banging.
Yeah,
there.
I loved it though, man. That was a solid experience.
Hell
you
yeah!
know? Just even at that level, that was just awesome. So, I will attest. I will back Spencer up saying that. If you come here and you can go to a race for sure.
Yeah, don't walk, run to it. Yeah, and for all who are coming over because of this, we thank you. And like you said, we have got a lot of NASCAR watch-alongs going forward. So be sure you got your notification bell on and join the conversation. Join the watch parties. Let's have a good time.
Yep, we always do, man. Oh,
yeah. Anything else?
Nope, just unplug and drive safe.
Exactly. And we'll see y'all in those lives.
Later, guys.